Wow. Okay, question. How in the world did you get hello already in there when I didn't even have this up yet? Like I literally was typing, and before I even hit the button to go live, your thing in there already said hello. That's weird. How did that happen? But it says hello. There's two people in here. I think that just might be me and you, Lethal. So anyway, since I have to do this like it is, there is something that's going to be going down here. I know a lot of you guys are going to be jumping here saying, "Hey Ty, how's it going? How's your day? Yada yada yada, peanut butter." But anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and roll right into this whole thing. Okay, so a new tier is going to be coming to the patron channel, and I've gotten a lot of feedback from you guys, especially from my moderators, and from my family, different folks of the such. And this new tier pretty much is going to allow you to, like right now I'm live, it will allow you to get in on the live chat and for people to hear your voice, to hear you talk. Now what I need to do is make sure that everybody understand what it's going to consist of. There's going to be, like in patron, is going to consist of you actually having a perk to come with it. The perk for this particular tier is going to be, one of the perks is one of them. Now these all have a or in between it, not a and, it's a or. And what that means is, one night when I go live, of course, I'm gonna get a, let's just say I'm gonna give you an example. I might email somebody and say, "Hey, I'm gonna be going live tonight. Would you want to be on live tonight?" And they will say, "Okay, yeah." So I will go live like I am right now. I will call that person. That person will be able to go in here and whatever the topic is that we're talking about, they'll be able to discuss that topic. That's one of the things, okay? Or that person can have me call them about a specific topic, and me and that person will be able to talk about whatever this topic is, and this will be pre-recorded. Then it will be uploaded as a premiere for everybody else to kind of get in on what me and this person talked about. So let's just say we talked about genetically modified food. Me and this person will have this interview without nobody knowing, or not by no one being there, and then later on that day I'll post that interview of me and that person talking about genetically modified food, so you guys can put your input in on it. And that's an or. Okay, now or is going to consist of this person doing a pre-recorded video. So let me give you an example. Let's just say if that person wants to, let's just say like a song that they do once a month, that person can send me a video going, "Hey Ty and everybody else that's watching this, I chose to do Avenged Sevenfold because I love this group. I've been to their concerts," and they can sit there during a video and show me things like, "And I have a signed record by them. I have a signed CD by them, and here's a picture that I took with them." So they'll be able to send me all of that. I will be able to take that and upload it and show you guys all of that coming from that particular subscriber or patron, and then let the video play out. Okay. So instead of me going, "Hey guys, this request came from da 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 da," if I'm just throwing out there, like if I said, "Hey, this request right here came from Mrs. Smith," and Mrs. Smith says, "Hey," instead of that, she can get on there and record herself with her phone. Like I said, we're going to work out all the perks. She will record herself going, "Hey guys, it's me, Mrs. Smith, and I'm known as da 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 da. And the song that I picked," so she'd be able to actually introduce herself, tell you guys who she is and why she picked this song. And then I will actually have them to do that. And then that right there would end up being a then you guys will see the video afterwards. You still gonna see my reaction to it and all that. Okay. So what that does is it kind of give you guys two reactions. So when they send me the video, I'm going to post the video. I'm going to react to seeing them for the first time, like you guys are too. And then I'm going to react to what they said in the beginning. And then I'm going to watch the video like I usually do. Then I'm going to comment at the end of the video. Right. Or that person can just specifically want to just come on to the live chat to give shout outs, because some people are a little shy. They don't want to get on here and talk too much. They want to get on here and say, "I just want to get on here and say, I love Kara, or I love Barbara, I love Susan, I love Colin, I love Jackie, I love Lonnie, I love Lucy, I love Carla." They can get on here and say all those things while we were in the live chat, and then they can just hang up the phone. Some people just want to do that. Now, like I said, those have a lot of ors in it. Now, thanks to running this by my moderators, running it by my family, I told you I love having these different ideas. Now, like Barb, I'm not just trying to call her out. Barb and my moderators pretty much let me know that there might be some people that say, "Well, I can't afford that tier," so I want to get on here and talk live with you too. I can't afford that tier. Well, what I'm gonna do, I have the bingo ball. That's why I'm glad some of you guys are in here live right now, because I'm just being flat out real with you guys. If I pretty much know you by heart and by name, that lets me know that consistently you have been in on these live chats, you have been in on these premieres, which means I know you pretty well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a drawing maybe once in a month that I'm going to draw out, and I'm just telling y'all at the tops. I'm telling you top. There's 25 of y'all, even though there's 100,000 subscribers. There's 25 of you guys that I definitely can sit there and say, when I see your name on here, I know exactly who you is. I can sit there and talk about a conversation you and I had. I can sit there and talk about an incident that happened on here. I can sit there and talk about something that I teased you over or you teased me over. If I can do that with you, or I know about a certain thing that happened within your family, those are the names that most likely going to go into the drawing. Now, I know some of you guys are new and all that, and you don't really, it takes some time to get used to me. That's why it's so important, like when new things like this come about, that I tell people, get an idea of who I am and what this channel is about. You know what I'm saying? So my point is saying all that is that it's going to be times where I'm going to just do a random drawing out of those 25 people that I know for a fact that's just ride or die with me. They've been here from day one in the live chats. They hear in the premieres. No matter what song I'm playing, I see these same people's names. As people can say, "Well, Ty, I've been here." No, because what I can do, I can go back to I can go back to every live video that I ever done and replay the live chats and see these same people names in here consistently. So with that being said, what I'm going to do out of those, I'm like I said, I know 25 off the top of my head. I can name them off. That I'm going to put their name like in the drawing, like I do the bingo ball, and I'm going to pull it out. And I'm going to let them know, hey, I pulled your name this month. Do you want to go live with me tonight, or do you want to do something? Da, 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 da. So that's the idea that I'm going to do for that right now. Now, I know a lot of people will get on here and say, but hey, man, hey, look, I know some of you guys, if you're watching this right now and you didn't catch this live, I know that there are a lot of you that said things like, you've been watching me for a year. See, that's the thing, though. If you're not in here in the live chats, or you're not in here doing the premieres and you're not really saying nothing, I don't know that, but I do know, like I'm just telling you, there's names in here that I see right now that I know for a fact these people have been with me for a while. So some people try to say, hey, I've been watching you for 9 months. You might have been watching me for 9 months, but you only recently started commenting as of a month ago. So I really didn't get an idea of who you are. Some of my subscribers in here, I know them well enough to where I know how many kids they got. I know who one of their best friends is. I know what ailment they're dealing with. I know what their favorite food is. I know what they like to do, what they don't like to do. I know a lot of things about these particular people. I know how some of them are irritating, static, I know how some of them can be funny and jokative and all that. So what I'm saying is that those are going to be like what I'm going to be doing within like that month period of time. Now, something that did get brought up too is that because I'm just being honest with you guys. I was planning on, and I still am planning on doing to where it's only going to open up 5 tiers. Okay. And I know that pretty much they're kind of already going to be taken, because that's the benefit of being I guess a patron. And you don't have to pay to be a patron. You shouldn't have to. I'm gonna look more into it, but you shouldn't have to pay. If you want to just be a patron to where you're on there, you shouldn't have to pay to do that. So what I'm saying that all for is this: there are people that are part of the patron that's how they have this exclusive. If I do anything new, my patrons are going to know about it first before I actually do what I'm doing right now. So what I'm saying is that that's what I'm going to do with this new perk. It's pretty much going to be a thing where you can go live with me while, like what I'm doing right now, I'll be able to go live. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see if I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm going to see if I can call my my home phone and see if it's going to look. I don't even know my own landline home phone number, but we shall see here. Give me a second here. Let me see. This is kind of going to be like a practice run to see how this would even work. So let me see. Look in my call list here. Okay, so let me see. Let's see.
Hello?
Can you guys hear that? Can you hear me?
Me?
Yes.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Everybody else, can you guys hear this? Everybody else that's watching this right now, I think they can hear you, babe.
Okay.
Okay. Babe, say hi to the subscribers.
Hello, subscribers.
Can you guys hear her? See, that's exactly how it's going to go. So what I'll be able to do, how clear can you guys hear her? Babe, say my whole name.
Modern Renaissance Man.
So you guys heard that clear as day? Say yes, Mrs. Ty. Yes, Mrs. Ty. Okay, that's all I needed, babe. Goodbye.
Okay.
All right. See, that's what I'm talking about. So that's what this will allow this to happen. It allow, like, if there's a conversation going on, yes, Mrs. Todd. Yeah. If a conversation was going on like what we're doing right now, sometimes I might have a subscriber, one of the people that's actually in that tier, not a subscriber. Let me be clear. Let me slow down. There may be a patron that may be over here. And if the conversation is real good, like sometimes it is, that patron might say, hey, Tyler, I want to use this month to come in on this chat. They only can do it once, and then I can call them, and just like we just did then, and they can get in here and say, look, here's my 2 cents on this, folks. And then I can sit there and say something back to them. It just is so many different things that can happen that way, that it's so many different things that can happen within the conversation. This is what I'm saying, is opening things up. Now, I'm trying to figure out whether I'm still, when I do this, it is going to allow them to do, like I said, they're going to do the one song. But what this is going to do for a lot of you other people that want to join Patreon is that when some of these patrons jump off of a tier to that tier, it's going to allow other people to move up to that tier. Because I mean, I'm just being honest with you. I am not one of those people that's money hungry at all. Y'all know this about me, the ones that been me for a while. But what this is going to do is allow that money from Patreon to kind of help pay for the software, if y'all get what I'm saying. So, and also the other thing is this, with this being on Patreon, I don't want nobody to lose focus of how I even started Patreon. Like I said, you guys has been with me from day one, Barb, and all you guys been with me from day one. Y'all know that I only started Patreon because people on here, your subscribers, y'all told me about Patreon and say, hey man, for all this stuff you're doing, for spending this time with us, putting up this content, spending these nights with us, helping talking us through these issues, giving out this free health advice, you should start a Patreon channel where we can just pledge to you as saying thank you for doing this for us. Now, I'm the one that actually put it out there and say, well, you know, I feel weird about taking y'all money, so at least let me give you a song, you know, or something like that. So that's what I'm saying. So that's what it's going to be going, and that's how that is going to be going. And I think it's going to add a little bit of more fun to the channel, because again, it's going to allow some of you guys to hear some of the other subscribers' voices. Is going to allow for it to be like more fun, funny nights, whatever like that. And there are going to be some things on here that's going to come with that. Everybody by now, especially if you're a patron, you should know my attitude and how I am. I'm not, everybody's growing. I'm not going to tell you what you can and what you cannot say. But one thing I'm not going to deal with is a bunch. If you get on here and you want to join this tier, I'm not going to deal with you getting in here and flat out just like cussing. And like, that's some boo. That's a, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about now. If it slips out your mouth, that's understandable. But if you get on here and you just blatantly just like, oh my God, this is stupid mother effing this, then I'm gonna be like, boom, I'm hanging up on you. Yes, I'm gonna hang up and get you off of here. So that's my so that's what I plan on doing. And with that being said, do any of you guys have any questions about this right now? Because I want questions to come in, because that way it's going to allow me to kind of tinker some things off. It's just like, you know, when you're driving a new car, you want to know what these buttons are for. And I just want to know what y'all thoughts is, what y'all ideas on it. There was an idea. Somebody told me somebody asked me, can I make a tier where it allows them to, let me give you an example. If I made a $15 tier that would allow you to be on here for 15 minutes. So like if I have a reaction video at 8 o'clock, and then I have another reaction video at 8:30, from between 8, like when a video, okay, let me slow down. If I have a video from 8 o'clock and a video to 8, and I have another one at 8:30, that in between time would be designated for that person that pledged for that. If y'all get what I'm saying. So it's so many ideas that people have given me. It's just like, woo, so much stuff that's going on. So and again, I have people like, for instance, Wesley John Stone just joined in. I have people that want to join this from different countries that they're on a different time period. So they want to say things like, hey man, I want to get in on this too. I want to get in on the live interviews and X, Y, and Z. So I would love to do that. So that's what I'm saying. But it's so many things that can happen, for instance, like what Bridget Stevens just said. Can we make crank calls to patrons? That's what I'm saying. So it's things on here. It's like so many ideas to where I don't know. You have to be comfortable with this where let's just say I know somebody that is a jokester. Let's just say if Steve Franksack was on here and he wanted me to prank phone call his wife and I called and I think, and I prank phone call his wife and you guys get to get in on me like straight pranking her. Like, you know what I mean? So it's so many different things that goes on in here that can be complex. But again, if anybody have any questions to what I'm talking about on Patreon, let me know as far as those live things. Y'all need to, if you have any ideas, let me know because I'll write it down, take all this stuff into consideration. And I just need to know because I'm thinking about possibly rolling this out. I'm thinking about rolling this out either coming in May or I might do it in June. If I do it in May, that means I only have a few days to get this whole thing together. So if you are in here right now, I know it's only 21 people, but I might leave it. Matter of fact, if you watching this, if you watch this far, then if you watch this far, then what I need to know then is if you watch it this far, what I need to know is if you can't put it in the live chat because this is live. If you watch it this far, put it in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. And like I said, there was some concerns about people saying, some people can't afford that particular tier, which I completely understand. That's why I'm going to try to just find some way. Like I said, I'm not trying to be biased or anything like that, but there are subscribers in here that have been with me for the longest. And I might just do a thing where I'm randomly drawing their names out and say, this month, I'm going to be doing Barbara. We're going to talk to Barbara De Janeiro, one of my moderators, or we're going to talk to one of my other moderators, or I might say we're going to talk to Elvis Austin. We're going to do a random thing like that. But for the ones that are patrons that subscribing to that particular tier, they might have something every month that they want to bring up a topic about and we can talk about it. So we'll just see how it goes. Somebody said, is this YouTube legal? Highs and lows? Yeah, it's just like me doing an interview. Like right now, if the person that I'm talking to on the phone, if they came and sat down right here and we had a talk, yeah, it's like it's like, I don't know how to say the word, but broken heart. And this coming, if y'all look on the about section of my channel, it's gonna say I've been doing it since 2007, but I haven't. I actually started doing this July of 2018. So this coming July will be 2 years for me. From what I'm hearing so far, sounds good to me. Yep. But if you're watching this and you're from another country or whatever like that, make sure you go to the about section of this channel and you can email me what your thoughts is on this. Because like I said, we got people from Australia that's on different timelines. We got people from the UK, they're on different timelines. People from Germany on different timelines. Hey, Ty, will you post the new tier in Patreon so we do the upgrade tier? Yes. Cara, yeah, I'm going to be posting it in Patreon. That's the only place I can put it at. But I don't know if I want to do it for this month. That way I can get all the corks and everything worked out. Or I might do it in June. I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure it out. I know it's a really exciting thing to do because, like I said, it's so many ideas that flows into this. Like, am I going to be doing a topic? Am I going to be doing it to where you just getting here and shouting it out? And or are we going to be? Are you going to be just coming in here like we're doing right now, just to get in and talk live on what's going on in here? It's so many things that can just roll into it. And then it's a lot of things to think about. Like, what if we hit like a dead zone, like where you just there's nothing to talk about, and then you're just breathing. in your phone. You know what I mean? You don't want those awkward moments like, okay, we're gonna hang up with them now because they're obviously not talking about anything anymore. And or it can be a thing to where if you're in here talking to me right now, I can see the questions on here. Like for instance, Cara, if you're on the phone with me right now and you see the questions and everything right there, you can answer them yourself. People get to hear you talk and see what you think. Da 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 da. So I normally don't do Patreon because I'm broke, or else I sure would be one. Kimberlini, there's things on there. I mean, there's people on Patreon that just pay $1 a month, but I mean, and there's also people in there, they pay $3 a month, and they for the $3 a month, I do one song. When they pay $3, I just do one song and that's it, and then they just use the other rest of their $3 to support. And some people are like, well, man, that's kind of crazy. When you think about it, $36 for a whole year, that's really nothing. And then $1 a month. I mean, what it does by paying $1, they get to know what the latest things are going to be. And then sometimes in the beginning, it was going to be to where I would actually take the videos that I was going to post at night. Like for instance, the videos that may get posted tonight, the patrons already would be able to watch those videos. But then it got to the point the patrons were like, hey, we'd rather just watch the videos with all the other subscribers tonight. So that's why I did it that way. Otherwise, that was one of the exclusives of being a patron. So you could be part of the $1 tier, the $3 tier, and you would be able to see the songs earlier than the people that's going to be seeing it on YouTube later on in that evening. So, and if you are in here right now and you got questions about what this video is about, you need to take your cursor and go right back to the beginning of this video. If you're coming in here right now in this live stream, if you're watching this after it's been live, then you've already watched the beginning of it. But otherwise, if you are in this chat right now and you're live, if you want to know what I'm talking about, you got to go back to the beginning of the videos to roll everything out, because then I'll be just repeating myself over and over and over again. And like I said, if you guys have any questions or anything you want to ask about that, whatever, then let me know, because this is going to be really, really interesting. I totally get what you mean. Some folks ask for a lot more. This sounds totally reasonable, though. Yeah, I know. I mean, on some patron channels, they don't have nothing on there no less than $20, period. I mean, and then also patron emailed me, letting me know, like, dude, you are shooting too low for what you're doing. If you think about it, they told me that my $10 tier is too. They told me my $10 tier is too cheap. They told me most patrons got their tiers at $20 and above, and I'm like, no, that's not true, because there's a YouTube channel, those guys that I like. I mean, I like them now because I seen the people that got featured on that Black Folks reacting to Blue Eyed Soul. One of them was called Lost in Vegas. It was two guys on there, light-skinned guy and a dark guy, and they got a patron channel, and I think they only charge $1 a month, but they got 3,000 patrons though. That's crazy. They got 3,000 patrons, and they all they got. But the thing is, you don't get to choose a song. You only get to listen to whatever they play up there. But people are supporting them with $1, and they got 3,000 patrons. So I mean, that's pretty good. MRM, they should put them in the comment section and not ask your moderators. What do you mean, Barb? Run that by me again, sis. And again, another thing I want to add in there as these ideas are coming. Let's just say a person that's pledged to that tier with the live, one of the perks, like I said, one of the perks also is going to be they can do like a collaborative thing with me. Like, how I do some of my funny spoofs. That's only if the person feels like doing it. It's all kind of things that we can do. They can send me a video of them doing something, and I can get in on the video of them doing something. Like I can sit there and do a dance, and I can be like, pass it on. And then you can see a video of that's a patron doing whatever they do, and they can pass it right back to me. I mean, it's all kind of different things we can do with it. So MRM, questions about this topic. Okay, if you have any questions about what I'm talking about right now, ask me. Don't ask the moderators. Ask me. Is that what you're saying, Barb? I think that's what you're saying. No offense to them. Seriously, they have to pause and skip too much. Just my opinion. Oh, I don't know. I just seen them. I've only seen one video of them, and that's the one that all of us were in. So I don't know what they do. Yeah, Lost in Vegas is okay, but their content depends on how many patrons or subscribers request things So nothing individual. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Car. That's what I was saying. I didn't know. No, Kitka Laney, Colin is not spamming. Colin is actually one of my longtime subscribers. He's been on here for probably about it. Colin has been with me for a long time. But Colin, yeah, I seen that your subscribers are growing, sir. I'm sorry. I've just been so caught up in what I was doing right now and talking. But yeah, Colin, your channel is growing and that's awesome. So keep on producing good content. And I know that you told me too, Colin, I know you told me too that you end up getting a copyright strike and all that. So, Colin, what you do, Colin, when you upload any video, Colin, listen to me. When you upload a video, don't publish it, okay? Upload the video with the music in it, upload it first, and then open up another tab and then click on videos, and it'll tell you if your content is ineligible or if your content is blocked worldwide. Don't publish it yet, because if you publish it, YouTube can give you that copyright strike or give you that content takedown. So, any chance you'll be getting into stuff like travel, adventures, Big Bad John? Yeah, when I do something, there. Look at that! Wow, there was gonna be. I can tell you guys right now. I don't know what's gonna happen now. There was gonna be a big thing where Ninja Warrior is gonna be coming to a sister state. Ninja Warrior is coming to St. Louis. Like, I live like not even far from there, not even far from St. Louis. And Ninja Warrior, I hope they still supposed to come here, but I don't know how things are gonna go now. So yeah, things that I, like you said, travel adventure. If I go anywhere and do anything, you guys are gonna probably know, but you won't be seeing on my family and like that. You're just gonna be seeing me. So Broken Heart Audio said I came here first in beginning 2018. I'll be able to look it up. That's cool, Broken Heart, but I would have to know because, like I said, I'm being honest with you. Your name sort of sounds familiar, but not familiar enough to where I know exactly who you are or something you talked about or anything like that. Because there's ones in here that I know them well because they're here like practically every live video, every premiere, and they're commenting. That's why I say make sure people leave a comment or something, because when you leave a comment and I recognize the name, I know it. I mean, when I recognize these names and I see these comments all the time, it sticks in my head. So yeah, I figured that. That's what I thought. I figured that. It wasn't music though. It was two meme videos. That's what I got a strike for. It wasn't a copyright strike. Oh, well, Colin, if you didn't get a copyright strike, then I thought you told me something about that you couldn't post it or something. So if you couldn't post and do something like that, that was a copyright strike. Yeah, Kit Kalani, I know you're new. I know you're new. And the thing is, a lot of times if I leave a heart back to you guys, I don't know if it shows on you guys' comment section. You should see, like, I don't know if you guys got purple squares above your names and anything like that. So I'm a gold prospector. Would you like to come hunt for gold with us sometime? What Big Bad John? Where it depends on where you're at. That depends on where you at. John. Michigan, you up there by Barbara. I don't know. That may be a possibility or something like that if I'm up that way. Well, I guess when I go usually roll back towards home around Chicago. Is there message therapy for your stationary tubes? Anyone know? Is there a message therapy for your stationary tubes? Wait, which stationary tubes are you talking about? The ear or the? No, you talking about the ear because you said message therapy. I'm sorry. Something else is called your stationary tube too, you know. But anyway, I don't know anything about that Broken Heart Audio. New sub, but only because I won't sign into YouTube. Ah, that's why. So I wouldn't know if you were regular or not. Would have a ton of fun finding gold. Great for families and getting out into the outdoors. Yep, that definitely sounds like something I would do. YouTube gave me the strike because YouTube marked the two meme videos as spam, even though they weren't because of the strike. I was able to upload for a whole week. Well, Colin, did you dispute that? Colin, there's a difference between this, because here's the thing, Colin, there's a difference between getting a YouTube strike and YouTube putting something into spam. Like, I get a lot of stuff that comes in that YouTube automatically flags it for spam, but I don't know. Barbara, I don't even get into politics. So nope. Barbara, you're new, aren't you? You're new. So anyway, again, folks, I'm trying to keep the I'm trying to keep the focus on this particular thing with these tiers right here. So anybody else, can you put your hand to the screen and then we all put our hands to the screen? What? What is that? I'm a competitive rifleman too, and you are always welcome to come there as well. Oh shoot, I heard that. What are you? What? Oh, Carl, are you laughing at the hand to the screen thing? Oh no, Big Bad John. I'm not talking about. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I just want to make sure I'm not getting off of that though. No, broken heart. That sounds like some weird stuff. I don't know what you. I tried to make an appeal to YouTube, wouldn't listen, and I don't know why YouTube marked the 2 meme videos as spam and removed them and gave me a strike, but they did. Yeah, Colin, because as a creator, you got to make sure they abide by the community guidelines. But usually, Colin, like I told you, take what I. Yeah, Carla. Every night I think you. Let me stop. Oh man. Anyway. So anyway, without that, if there's no more questions regarding this new tier, then I'm getting ready to go ahead and possibly start putting up some other videos, and I'm gonna go from there. I don't know. I got some stuff I got to do and go take care of, but when I come back, I think I might get into putting up videos and doing all the things I usually do on this night. So, like I said, if there's no more questions regarding this particular tier, then I'm getting ready to get off. And if you are watching this after it went live, leave your questions and comments down below in the comment section. That way I can address those, okay? Because I'm thinking that possibly tomorrow I might roll this out in Patreon. I don't know. So that's what I'm going to do. But besides that, I'm getting ready to get out of here and go take care of some business. And I'll be coming back on here possibly tonight. So don't quote me on that, okay? All right. So I'm getting ready to do that, folks. All right. I'm getting ready to check out, and I will see you guys a little later. All right. Monty Anya Amebataya. Mebataya Sikeyamo. See your latest comment. Wait.